Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about my Les Paul. Now this is an Epiphone Les Paul Studio made in 2009. It's actually a Studio Deluxe, which I don't know if that means anything nowadays, but it has a spalted maple top. They did like a limited run of these or something like that. At least that's what I was told. The guitar was originally my dad's. He bought it in 2009, and then at some point traded me several guitars, including this one. I had a Gibson 2014 Gibson Les Paul Studio. So I kind of just want to talk about why I don't really play this. This one doesn't show up in a lot of my videos, and there's a couple different reasons. The original pickups aren't in it. I actually had put Alnico 2 Pros in it from Seymour Duncan. And I liked them, but they were a little less hot than I wanted. So I took them out, and I had already sold the original pickups, which weren't bad, but I still didn't like them very much. And I got these ones off Amazon. I have a video that I'll link down below describing these pickups. I think they're like $15 for the set. And they're pretty good. Like, I know no complaints. The guitar itself plays really nice. I put a graphite nut on it from Graph Tech, so that's really nice. The frets are pretty smooth, even though I've been playing it for literally years. Right, so the reason I don't play it a lot is it feels cheap. And I don't mean that as in it is cheap, it just doesn't feel expensive. My biggest problem, right, so is when I do bends, or I do hammer-ons, or just anything that is hard on the frets. It just doesn't feel... I think the frets are, like, whatever they used for this guitar are very soft material. It doesn't feel like the material is very responsive, and I just don't like the way it feels in that aspect. So that's one thing. The other thing is the neck shape of it. The neck is not bad. It's just, it's a Les Paul neck. It's a little bit chunkier, and it definitely... It's got a pretty flat radius, I believe. I don't recall what it is. I think it's about 16 on the radius. But, the neck is just not as comfortable for me to play as some of my other guitars. So, like... Alright, so when I play stuff like sweeps or anything that would be, a little bit faster, it just doesn't feel super comfortable. But if I turn up the gain, I'm not going to lie, these pickups... they're Amazon pickups, like I said, but they sound pretty good. Frets, it feels soft. Neck, not a particular shape that I care for. And then you have the tuners. The tuners are not bad, they're just not great. Most better guitars have an 18-to-1 ratio or higher on tuning stability. I don't recall what these are. Actually, I don't even know if they advertised what these were back when my dad bought it. But they definitely aren't 18-to-1. I can, twist these, and they're not, by the way, they're like Epiphone branded tuners, which you can see. Right there, you can see there's a little Epiphone like logo. So the tuners aren't bad. They're not as tight of a ratio. The ratio is not as tight. So you turn it, and it's sometimes the string slips and doesn't stay in tune as well, or not necessarily doesn't stay in tune as well, but doesn't get to the right spot as well. So that's another reason. And here is probably one of the biggest reasons I don't use this guitar a lot. And this is like a cosmetic thing. It's not like the guitar sucks or anything like that. So a lot of guitars, you play them, they wear and tear. This guitar has definitely been beat up. It has, right up here towards the nut, got chipped. But the biggest thing is, like the bridge and the saddles get like tarnished very, very easily, and don't remain their like chrome color. And it's weird because looking at these pickups, again, $15 for the set. And they're amazing. Like I clean them and they stay chrome colored, right? The frets and the bridge and the bridge and the tailpiece, everything else on this guitar, anything else that was like original, the strap buttons, the tuning pegs, all of those get tarnished really easily and like for no reason. The back of the tuners, I'll say, they seem to do pretty well, but like everything else just gets real dirty and doesn't stay clean at all. Like I said, the guitar itself, it's a good guitar. It sounds nice. But there's a couple reasons I don't play it, and it's not because it's bad, it's just because it's not my preference. Everybody has their own preference. You might love Les Pauls and think I'm an idiot, and that's up to you to decide. Another thing that I will say is when I put these pickups in, the neck pickup wiring was a little short, so when I put on the neck, sometimes the output will either be way lower because there's some sort of short in the wiring because it's being stretched so much, or it just doesn't work at all. So I'm going to be able to recreate it right now. Yeah, there it is. All of a sudden it just stops and my volume is all the way up. So there's some sort of short in that wire, and I could fix that too, but just another reason why I don't pick up my Les Paul every day. So, thanks for watching this video, guys. That is why I do not pick up my Les Paul every day. Now, despite that being the theme of today's video, Les Pauls are great guitars, and I do recommend them. Of course, if you've never played one and you're used to a different style guitar, try and go to your local guitar store and play one before you pick one up. If you're interested in getting a guitar like this, I will go ahead and leave a link down below for Amazon. That is going to be an affiliate link. So if you go ahead and purchase a Les Paul or any other item through that Amazon link that you're thinking about purchasing, it does throw me a little bit of kickback, help me support this channel. So again, thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll see you next time.